Hello and welcome to this pick a card reading for Libra season. So Libra is the sign of the scales, and in true Libra fashion it likes those scales to be balanced. It likes equality, it likes fairness, it likes harmony. Libra is Venus ruled, so therefore this is the planet of love and beauty and pleasure coming in. So a month about this, bringing things into that equilibrium, that justice, but it has this flair for everything Venus, which is that beauty. It's the arts, it's movement, it's dance, it's pleasure. It is absolutely enjoying every single second of something for just the beauty that it beholds, whether that is eating a sandwich or watching the ballet. Like, anything can be beautiful, anything can be sensual, anything can be pleasurable. It's just how you view it. So that's just a little bit about the Libra season, and this pick a card reading is in regards to what Libra season has in store for you. So what the kind of coming month is going to be theme-wise for you. There are 3 piles to choose from, 1, 2, and 3. Pause the video, take a moment, see which pile you're the most drawn to. Timestamps are in the description box below. You'll also find all my details there if you want to reach out for any of my services, whether that's a one-to-one reading or energy work. I can work from a distance, or you're welcome to come see me at my studio in Eastleigh, Hampshire. I will leave it there for you guys. I wish you have a beautiful Libra season, and I will see you in your reading. Hello, pile 1. If you picked this card, this is your reading. This card says, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. So a beautiful omen for the Libra season for you. Libra season being one of pleasure and beauty and love. And the card that we got here for you is the trapped heart. Step outside your comfort zone. This heart being trapped in this cage here. So it feels as if this is going to be a season in regarding like how you get your heart out of this cage. So with this, they're like, know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. It's like you've locked your heart away in this cage for safekeeping. It's been ripped out, and then it's been locked away for safekeeping. But this will be a month that is actually encouraging you to open up this cage so that you can let your heart out there into the world again, so that it can actually be found, so that it can bring you towards what you truly desire. Because the truth of your desire is not it being locked away in a cage for safekeeping. This is a protective mechanism, one that you have put inbuilt for comfort and safety based on circumstance, based on experience. But you have these blessings coming your way this Libra season. It really is activating that love part of the Libra Venus energy. Let's delve into this a bit further. Let's see what the tarot has to say for you. I'll go over here. Okay, so the first card that we have here is the Knight of Wands, and knights are always pushing forwards. They are active. So it says here, courageous, energetic, charming, passionate, free-spirited, also impulsive and hot-tempered. But there's this like energy here of this leaving the spread. Off that way it goes. This connection in here in regards to why the heart was possibly ripped out to begin with. So this more leaning on to this like really dynamic, really fiery person, whether that's male or female, it doesn't matter. The knight is just a knight. But something that would have happened very, very quickly in your reality. Knights are fast moving. Quickly in, quickly out, quick to rip the heart out. Let's just get a clarification before we move across. Yeah, so we have the Two of Swords in the reverse. And this is a card that is talking about it's time to make a move. There is a decision and a conclusion to be made and to be had to free yourself. But a decision had to be made. A stalemate was reached. And it feels as if these swords here are like the cutting out of this, but also the cutting out of that heart. Is in this regards to, it very much feels like you as a person are now alone. So let's leave that here. The focus being, remember, in regards to Libra season, it's about this untrapping of your heart. And then we have the Four of Wands in the reverse. And this talks about instability and a lack of support. In the upright, this is a card about homecoming. And then, so in the reverse, it's like showing up at the door for a homecoming and the door being, you know, like slammed in your face, or someone just like rolling their eyes at you. And the cards that have come with it are Knight of Swords and then the Devil in reverse. So you have two knights, the two masculine knights, the fire and the air, heading in this direction. This one, the Knight of Swords, being impatient, very like focused on success, can have a very quick mind, quick wit, might be highly intelligent, but can use that almost against you. And there's this, it's this energy leaving, this fiery, impatient, really demanding masculine energy leaving the picture here. Because the Devil in reverse, so maybe there's a divorce, because I don't know what I was trying to say there. The Devil in reverse talks about leaving an abusive and toxic situation. It's detachment. But in that you find your freedom, the release. You reclaim your power. So although the heart may have been ripped out here, she stands sovereign, wearing white, the color of peace, the color of purity and innocence. No, purity is the word I mean. Apologies, guys. Evidently cannot speak today. Let's see how the rest of this goes. And this, with this like leaving home or feeling unwelcome, this conflict with others, not having the support, that may have been that part of having to leave the home, leave the person, leave the safety, air quotes. Because it needs you to build this security for your heart. And actually guiding you towards this King of Pentacles here. King of Pentacles in his power stance, on his throne. He is prosperous. He is abundant. He is reliable. He is protective. He is safe. He is strong. He is supportive. Sturdy, grounded, solid, on his throne. Knows exactly who he is and where he's supposed to be, throne. There's not this movement, jarring movement is what it feels like, but this is this leaving. Off they trot that way, off and out the picture they go. Leaving, Devil in reverse. Heart having to be placed away to protect yourself. And if this is not something that's already occurred, this may be what is occurring this month. The leaving, the detaching. Because it's wanting to guide you to this King of Pentacles here. And then we have the Eight of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Because this is in the reverse, and we want this in the reverse, because this talks about having, this is release, again, release, release, surrender, surrender, freedom, escape, liberation. Liberating yourself from this toxic situation that has done this to you, my loves. This to you. But this trapping, this, like this figure here, that is trapped by the swords. In the upright, this card can talk about victim mentality. You don't have it in the upright, but it's this level of the knight, whatever the knight may be in your situation, that has, you know, caused this. There's also that level of mirror looking that needs to occur. What situations did you allow for this to occur? There's always, like, I don't know, it's like if you point the finger of blame, is it like 3 more, 10 more point back at you or something? It's like taking accountability is what I'm trying to say. And this may have been a dual dance. You allowed certain things, someone impacted this, ripped your heart out. This is like, you know, both together, but you put your heart away for safekeeping in the cage. And that's not a judgment thing. You did it to keep yourself safe. You did it to keep it protected. It's a very mother nurturing thing to do. Keep the heart safe. Lock it away for safekeeping. But then that protective barrier you've put around it, you're the one that's responsible for releasing yourself and liberating yourself from that. And if you're still within a toxic situation that is causing this rip in your heart, then yes, there's also that needing to liberate yourself from that too. But it feels like for a lot of you, that part has already been done. It's about liberating your heart. And then we have the Ten of Swords, which talks about its completion stage, Ten of Swords. It's the end of a cycle, so Ace of Swords can start again. And yes, it's painful endings. I mean, this person's dead out on the floor with 10 swords in their back. That's not comfy. But it's about that loss, these deep wounds, this exhaustion and betrayal, the failure, the painful ending. But it's in truly feeling it and allowing it that it can pass and a new start can begin. And this part for you, this painful and this like releasing of the heart, whilst you still have your heart trapped in a cage, it still has this situation, this previous situation or potential current situation you're in, still has power over you. So it all has to come to an end to really free yourself of the past, of the situation, free your heart, because let's get back to the point here. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. This King of Pentacles is coming in. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Whether this is quite literally a strong, stable, sturdy man, because it's King of Pentacles, or if this is just talking of an energetics where your heart just feels safe from whatever brings it that safety and security, because all of our situations may be different. Let's get some more cards for you for the month ahead, the Libra season. That landed on the floor and that is where it's staying. We have conjunction, a union merging and a coming together. You really are moving towards what it is that you desire. The union, the merging. And even this, the symbol of it here, pointing over here towards this King of Pentacles. And then we have Pluto transform. So Pluto is the planet of death and rebirth, Scorpio ruled. And we have a lot of this release, facing fears, end of cycle, death, rebirth. So there's much joy here, but it may feel like there's that last little bit of those shadows, that darkness, that uncomfortableness, this transforming part for you to really be free. There's half a butterfly's wing here. And it's like partly done, but you have to learn, you have to open the cage so your heart can escape, so your butterfly can fly, spread its wings and fly. So there's still this element of really releasing what does not serve you this month. Really cutting ties, swords, cutting ties. Going towards what is strong, sturdy, supportive, in a direction. You're leaving this upside down fairy tale castle where the door is not welcoming you in, because it's wanting to guide you towards something that is what you desire, where the door will be open for opportunity. Let's see what else wants to come through for you for Libra season. Desires, goals, passion, craving, fulfillment. This is the sacral chakra, your water. You're calling it in, my loves. You really are calling in your desires. So there's a big focus on this month, which makes sense with the Venus ruled element of Libra season. So really lean into, maybe journal. Sorry, I'm just wanting to put another card on top because she got her nip showing and that YouTube has funny rules. But these desires, lean into, if you don't already know what your truth of your desires is, journal it, sit with it. What lights you up? What turns you on? What is it that you truly want in your heart of hearts, in your gut, in your being, at your root? What do you desire? Because you deserve it. You can have it. This is guiding you towards it. So if you don't know what it is, definitely get into alignment, and a perfect month to explore that. Beauty, sensuality, pleasure, Libra, Venus, yum. And balancing it, especially with King of Pentacles here, with the practicality. So it's in this deck, but the Libra card of this astrology deck, it's got a really beautiful, so it's got the scales on it, Libra scales, but it's got the masculine and the feminine. It's got a moon and the sun in the scales, balance, because that is what we want. It's like we want our desires held on one side of the scales, and then we need on the other side of the scales the strong container for it that can make it more of a reality. Need both. Then we have the child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. And then especially with it covering up this card, there's this like really tuning in to you, to your story, to your tune within, and letting it come through so that you can like share the truth of your song from your heart, and it can resonate out, and what is a vibrational match can be drawn in. So definitely really tapping into your own truth this month will get you closer to your desires. But also this cutting ties, leaving behind what needs to be left behind. Keep it dead and buried. What else? Libra season for my pile ones. Soulmates. Oh my God. And then we have to be fair, which is like the scales. Can you see there? She has scales, but there's like what little owl on top, this wise wisdom. So really bringing in your wisdom, the intelligence of the universe that lies within you, bring it in, allow it. This, to be fair, the balance, because we want this balance of the scales of the masculine and of the feminine, the yin and the yang. Yum, soulmates. So this truly is, I mean, it already obviously felt like it, but it truly is a love pile. What is coming closer to you this month is your soulmate. What you truly desire. The toxicity and the attachment to someone previous is leaving the picture, but you have to assist that with the Pluto, with the death and transformation. Release, release, release. Release all toxic bonds and chains. Allow the painful ending and really cut those ties for good. This was what will bring you closer to your soulmate. The King of Pentacles here. There's two, I'm feeling two things. It's likely for some of you, you'll meet the person this month, and for others that you will just be like, your energetics will be bringing them closer to you. So please do not fear. If you get to the end of Libra season, you're like, I've not met anybody. Like, what a load of shit. Didn't meet anybody. No, 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 no. It will be being woven. It will be bringing it closer to you. That's the importance of the month of Libra season for you. Right, I'm going to leave it there because it seems like a beautiful place to end it. Remember, know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. And if you don't know what your desires truly are at your heart, spend some time and really, really get into alignment with what they are. I hope you have a beautiful Libra season. Please reach out if you'd like to have a one-to-one reading with me that will focus much more on your stuff. Remember, this is collective, so take what resonates and leave the rest. My details are in the description box below. Please like, comment. I would love to hear from you. And it's a really great form of energetic exchange for this. I truly appreciate it. And I will see you in my next reading. Pile 2, welcome to your reading if you picked this card. It says freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So this is for the Libra season. Let's pull a couple of other cards and see what energy we have. Hungry heart, awaken the true song of your heart. There is this opening up for you here. And it's very much in regards to the depths of like this hungry heart, the depths of your feelings, your thirst, your desires. The awakening, awaken the true song of your heart. You've got this figure coming in, almost like breathe, like this freedom, breathing life back into what looks like a really frozen figure. And it's like it's just coming into their heart. So a de-thawing of you this month, letting Libra, Venus ruled energy really come in and bring back, activate that love part within you again, the true song of your heart, so that you can find this freedom. And with it, there is nothing stopping you. The path is clear. Some tarot for you, and we will see what the month is saying. Okay, so over here we have the Knight of Cups in the reverse with the Nine of Wands. And the Knight of Cups in the reverse is a card like we like our court cards in the upright. And the Knight of Cups, this is a card about unrealistic expectations. And Cups is your water element, is your heart space. It's how you emote. It's how you feel. It can talk about fantasy. And then we have it with the Nine of Wands, this giving up, this struggle, this overwhelm. So it feels as if you've already been in the process of giving up on some fantasies because they are just causing levels of overwhelm. It feels feeling in regards to your nervous system, because with this ice cold figure, it's like that shut down. But there's something coming in this month that's reactivating, bringing the scales back into balance. Six of Pentacles here. I love that we have these scales when it's a Libra month, symbolized by the scales. And this is in flow. This is giving and receiving in harmony. And I think that this is something that wouldn't have been happening previously. But the scales are going to become very balanced this month. You are going to have a greater awareness of the need for the scales to be balanced, for you to be well, for you to come back to life, for it to be fair, for it to be just. Libra season themes. And it very much feels like there's this is seeping in. But when that goes, it's going to be like, boom. Being shown that image of like, it's not even de-thawing. It's like something's coming in and it will crack this ice from around you. You already burst forwards. We have the Seven of Pentacles here, and this is a card about sustained work, like putting in the hard work so that you get a successful harvest. So it feels with it coming with the Six of Pentacles, and especially with this fantasy and giving up that's caused such an overwhelm with the nervous system that actually for you bringing stuff into balance may be quite difficult. Because it feels like it's going to bounce. I've got this energy coming here of this, the past going into future worries, the past of what's happened going into future worries. And this is where this balance is really key, to keep yourself balanced, to keep yourself in alignment, to make sure the relationships that you have around you are fair, giving and receiving in balance, in harmony. It's equal, because that's what you need to restore yourself. But it is going to be with long, like hard work for good results on your part. And there's this element of the mind coming through. It's like this figure here, this stuff's coming in, but this figure's like looking off in another direction. And I feel like this figure's like looking at like this past, but there's this element, because we have here the 10 of Cups, which is in the reverse, which we don't like, because this is a card about disharmony. And this disconnection, this misalignment. It talks about unhappy relationships, unhappy homes, that brokenness, this struggle. And I feel as if this element here will be brought into over here. Like this is more of a fear, this is more of a worry of the heart space based on previous experience. So this will come through, try and balance yourself, but then this fear is going to niggle, which is why this long-term investment in like the hard work to keep yourself grounded and rooted and balanced is going to be so key. Let's just get another card for that 10 of Cups. Yeah, we have the Sun in reverse, and this is a card that is not happy, essentially. Sun in the upright, very happy, not happy. It's blocked happiness and pessimism in the reverse. So I feel like there's a level of, with this, there's still be something here in regards to like low mood coming in, worries, fears of the heart, because it's Cups, that will drag you back to this over here. Old ways of thinking, old ways of being, old ways of fantasizing about how something may have been. Whatever it is that this didn't work out. And this fantasy, yes, the Cups is, the Knight of Cups can be a very romantic, like the Knights, the Cups in general, it's your heart space, can speak of relationships. But this can be romantic, of course, but this can also be relationships with anybody. This can be friendships, this can be work relationships. This could be a relationship you have to, if you are like me, a small business owner, it could be the relationship you have with your small business. That there has been a fantasy level to building the business and how it may work out, but things have become a struggle and it's become overwhelming and you've given up from exhaustion and it has shut your heart down in ways because you were so attached to it. So this can be any aspect. It doesn't just have to be relationship, but it feels like this circumstance here of whatever this fantasy is that became very hard work. And this is the kind of thing that's leaving the picture, having left or is leaving the picture. This balance is required, but there's this pessimism that's going to kick in or is underlying to begin with. So it's definitely this keeping balance, keeping grounded, keeping rooted this month, because this is a month all about your freedom. The path is clear if you want it to be. That's what the card says. And then if you think that the path is clear if you want it to be, well, he kind of looks like he could be clearing a path, right? So how much hard work are you going to put into clearing the path? So that you could, this is long-term investment, so that you can start building a path to make that fantasy work. And whether it's a new, like a LinkedIn fantasy, or a like, if this fantasy and bringing this back, or if it's a whole new thing, but it's based in the same hungry heart, awaken the true song of your heart, the truth of your heart, but you have to work hard at it. You have to keep work hard at this balance. Right, let's get some more cards for you for Libra season. We have Aquarius, outside of the box thinking, and house 12, the last house of the zodiac wheel. Wow. So Aquarius, the water bearer, is actually air, just like our Libra. So air energy coming through. Aquarius being that a last air sign though, and then we've got the last house. So definitely feeling like a chapter closing, but this is think outside the box, progressive imagining. So this fantasy thinking, it's like the fantasy thinking isn't the problem. It's just this, whatever this circumstance was unrealistic. It doesn't mean your fantasy is unrealistic. It just may have been in the wrong body or in the wrong form. It says here, refusing compromise. Did somebody refuse to compromise with you? You had to leave. This outside of the box thinking, this progressive imaginings is wanting to excel you to this. There is nothing stopping you on this path of freedom. The path is clear if you want it to be. You have to put in the hard work, yes. But transcendence here, karma, healing. House 12 can be quite heavy, so our psychology is kind of caught up in this house. And so this, what I said about this like pessimism that may come in, this upset. The more you can think outside the box, the more you can keep things in balance and work hard at that. Really singing from the truth of your heart's song to power through what could be the more like clouds coming in element of the month, the heavier, where the mind may feel a bit heavy. Freedom. And then there is a cage open here. Perhaps if you were also drawn to pile number 1, there may be messages there for you as well. Pile 2. Let's get some more cards for you for Libra season. I want these two. Grounding. I find cards hilarious when they just confirm. Nature, presence, practicality and stability. Ground your energy down this month. It's really important. Put in the hard work to keep yourself grounded and rooted and in balance. It will really help. And the more grounded and rooted we are, the less we stay in our heads and get stuck in mind, anxieties, worries, paranoia. And then we have the sacral chakra with the money, finances, power, generosity, and abundance. We have this flow here of the 𝐂𝐴, which are abundant. We also have this flow that comes in with this giving and receiving, because Pentacles is money, also is coins. Share wealth, sharing wealth, being shared with, this flow. It could indicate this money flow, and it can just be abundant in things in nature, in whatever this is in regards to for your circumstance. But it means the water is clear, water is in flow, things that are balanced. So really trust in that when the clouds come in and the waters seem to be turning murky. Don't let fears of the past or worries or anxieties or anything like that hold you back, bring you down. Just have the awareness they may come in and don't let them have power over you. Keep heading towards your freedom. And then we have portal, doors are opening, you decide, rewards and wild card. So there is this opening available for you, a portal. You decide, and the path is clear if you want it to be. There's a lot opening up to you. There's also a worry, a concern of this month that you need to pay attention to, that you could decide to stay this side of the door. You could decide to stay in the pessimism. You could decide to stay in the disconnection, the misalignment, the disharmony. Don't let the paranoia, don't let the struggle win. Don't take 10 steps backwards, take the step forwards through that door. Your freedom lies in wait there. Let's get some final cards for you for Libra season, pile 2. We have regeneration and peace. A rebirth, my love. You are regenerating from all of this stuff that has occurred. If you look, that lava, but then this beautiful growth, this tree. Keep yourself as grounded, rooted as possible, no matter how turbulent things have been or things become. It is through the pain, the suffering, the heartbreak, the chaos that you are going to start to grow and grow strong if you put the hard work and dedication into yourself, into keeping yourself as balanced as possible. You shall find peace. This whole regeneration and this image here, this egg, this little egg. So it's like this, on the other side of this, you are essentially like the egg. It's a new start, new journey, new beginning. Freedom on offer to you. Trust in it. I will leave it there for you, pile 2. If you like this reading, please like, share, subscribe, do all those things. It really helps the channel and I truly appreciate it as a form of energetic exchange. I hope you have a beautiful Libra season. If you would like to reach out for a personalised one-to-one reading or any of my other services, details are in the description box below. And I will see you in my next reading. Hello, pile 3. If you pick this card, it says, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So beautiful message for Libra season. You deserve to feel joyful. No matter what is happening or has been happening in your life, you can be happy. You can be joyful. It is a choice, and a choice that you should make this Libra season. We have the longing heart for you. Value what you have and more will appear. So with this is that element of like gratitude. Gratitude for what you have. And gratitude, even if it's the smallest of things, is finding that gratitude and that joy regardless of circumstances. So gratitude practices are a great thing to do, because you can get to the end of a really shitty day and say you write 3 to 5 things in like a gratitude journal at the end of the day. And sometimes it may be like the most beautiful thing, like someone bought me a horse. I don't know why, you know, like I'm trying to think really extravagant. Like an amazing thing to be grateful for, wonderful, absolutely great. Like how cool, what a great day. And then on some days you may sit there and be like, I had a really shit day. It was awful. Like I have nothing to be grateful for. And finding 3 things to be grateful for, it may just be like, I am grateful that I could get up onto my own 2 feet and walk this morning. I am grateful that there was a kettle so I could have a hot drink, a cup of tea in the morning. I am grateful that I could go outside and feel the air on my skin. Some really simple things that, for one, not everybody has that, like not everyone has that. So being grateful for what may seem small and mundane in your life, because there's always something to be grateful for. That's my point. And this longing heart, there's definitely an element of this longing coming through this month. Libra season is very much about that pleasure and sensuality and desire. So your longings will come up a lot this month. But what Spirit is really truly trying to say to you within the month of Libra is, if you value what you already have, if you find joy in your life, even if it's not this longing, this desire, it's not exactly as you want it to be yet, the more you value your life as it is, the closer you will get to all that it is that you long for. Do not bring in your desires and your longings and then sit there and go, well, I don't have it, my life's shit. Like, no, we're focusing on gratitude and joy. This is the point of this Libra season for you. Pile 3. Let's see what cards wanted to come out for you. Doing that. That's staying under there. We'll pull some more in a second, because that's what feels right for right now. We have the Chariot. This is a card about quick movement towards what we want, essentially. It's determination, it's action, and it is generally a sign of a successful outcome and quick movement towards it. The more we can sit in joy, the more we can sit in gratitude, the quicker all that you long for will come in towards you. We have this Emperor. And the Emperor is great in the upright because he's a leader. We respect the Emperor. He is divine masculine energy on his throne, in his power, offering us stability and structure. He also can be very authoritative and controlling. You know, there's always an edge. And we have it with the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. And the card guarded work. Apologies, words are hard. This is a card about financial setbacks, guarded workaholic, hustle and ground, jealousy, envy, living beyond means. So there's like this edge here. Masculine and feminine. There's a female depicted in the card, that's why I'm saying it. And Pentacles is feminine in energy. Emperor is Mars ruled, masculine in energy. And then we have this in regards to, so Venus, Libra, Venus, planet ruler. This is Venus energy, it says so on the card. This is Mars energy. There's this like balance. They're like looking at each other, but they're apart. And you've got the masculine and the feminine in the horses here of the Chariot that are guiding them forwards. So it very much feels like this balance is very important. It's like these two need to like rise up and see eye to eye to come like into balance. So there's something about balancing either your relationship with another person this month or your relationship with yourself within the divine masculine and energy, like divine masculine and feminine energy frequencies within yourself, where you are balancing the how much you give and how much you take, how much you stay in receptivity and how much you're proactive. There's a balance this month between your yin and your yang, whether that is external or just internal in your own world, or whether it's with other people. Because the whole point is this push forwards towards success, opposing forces working towards a goal, opposing forces. So definitely that focus, like I said, divine masculine, divine feminine energies, bring them into balance this month, or really bring yourself into balance with your partner, or if it's like a business relationship or something like that, like it doesn't just have to be romantic. But this part, focus on what you already have and be grateful for it, is definitely the main part. And then this balance. Balance, of course, it's Libra season scales. So of course balance is a part of this. But if you get this, if you really hone in, that's working as a whole month long. You work on the balance, pay attention to this balance, and pay attention to staying grateful and joyous about what it is you do have in your life, even when things are shit, even when things are dark. And it's also not gaslighting yourself. You do not have to be going through the shittest time of all and be like, oh, my life is so joyous. It's like, no, you can be like, my life is fucking shit, but I'm finding stuff to be grateful for and I'm finding joy within it. Do not gaslight yourself. Absolutely not. If we can do these two things, find this balance and remain gratitude and joyous in what we can in our lives, we're really going to push forwards this month. Right, let's pull, yeah, imbalance, temperance in reverse. And we want to be balanced. So it's definitely the highlight of this need for balance within your world. If we put that on here, because then we also have, so we have dynasty. This is the 10 of Pentacles. This is completion stage. This is wealth and security and family and getting all that you want. So there's definitely this like build up in regards to attaining the like in real world life humanness, what it is that you desire, if you bring it into balance. Because then we have it with the Four of Swords in the reverse. And the part of the card I'm really the most drawn to is ready to act, re-entering the world, this pushing forwards. So this balancing act coming from something that where, like I said, where this like things may not have been going great, things may not be great this month, remaining positive though. All of this stuff that would have caused this burnout, this exhaustion, trying to keep things into balance is where we realize how burnt out and how much we're struggling when we realize that our scales are like this and we're trying to get them back up and then we whoop for the other way and then we're trying to balance scales in our own equilibrium or with a person can be very hard work. But if we can remain grateful and joyous, get things into balance, we're really heading towards great success and great abundance, where we really, really enter the world in strength. Right, let's pull some more cards for you. Pile 3 for Libra season. Uranus, radical change. The planet of shock and disruption. Disruption? I'm saying that wrong. Sorry. Words have definitely been a struggle today. I mean, I always struggle with the words, but today especially, radical change though with Uranus. Expect things to shake your system up. And so remaining balanced can be very hard work. We've got something like Uranus coming in. So it really may be a struggle, but it will be definitely point of focus to keep this balance and keep a joyous heart at the same time with whatever disruptions come through. Uranus comes to shake things up and it's always for the better, but it can be very uncomfortable when it does it. Then we have fixed stability, persistence, loyalty, and dependability. This is what you need to do. This is keeping things in balance to give this to yourself. And it also then talks about the level of balance you will gift yourself in the long run with this Ten of Pentacles through doing it. You will find that safety and security within the crazy. I absolutely promise you. Just keep those scales balanced. We have desires. I'll put this card down in a second because, do you know what? Hang on. We'll get to it. Oh, apologies. There we go. Okay. It got a naked lady, and I don't understand YouTube's rules. So, desires. And it says, goals, passions, craving, and fulfillment. The longing heart. Value what you have and more will appear. But it's also that longing heart. What is that desire? What are your longings? That will really come into focus and really pay attention to that this month. And then we have it with this divine consciousness, this light coming in, interconnection, expansion, oneness, and light. A clearing, a guiding light. This force coming through that will really guide you to all that it is that you desire. Clear the way, like literally highlight a new path for these horses on the chariot to run down. Oh, they will stay on the floor. Big picture thinking, visionary and inspired ideas. There's 2 gateways for you called Soul Gifts and Training. It's time to step up. So you are truly this month being led towards a gateway, a portal for you to step through. You need to see beyond big picture thinking. Big picture thinking as well with this gratitude. See beyond the bullshit, see beyond the chaos, see beyond the bad. Remember the good, and you really will get yourself to a doorway where you will go through to much greater, bigger, better things. The Ten of Pentacles. Soul Gifts and Training, it's time to step up. Very, very guided, especially with divine consciousness coming through this month. So just trust in the process and keep yourself as balanced as you can. And then we have a change in the wind. Trust it when the wind changes. Radical change, remember. Things are really going to shift this month, and that's also why it might feel very uncomfortable, but trust in it. Keep yourself balanced, keep relationships balanced. Remember to feel gratitude and joy. Trust the change in the wind will be guiding you to these portals, which is where you need to go. Soul Gifts and Training, it's time to step up. And then the yin. The yin is the receptivity, it's the flow, it's the water. Keep your waters clear. So this balance is obviously part of the focus that needs to be in balance. And then we think that the one that was upside down in the more discomfort was the yin element. It was the feminine. It may be as that point of focus that to balance the scales for you, it really is a focus on the yin of the Libra, of the feminine, of the Venus. Self-care practices, quiet time, alone time, really honoring yourself, receptivity instead of proactivity. Right, I will leave it there for you, pile 3. If you liked this, please comment or like it or share, subscribe, do all of those things. I really appreciate it, and it really helps the channel grow. If you'd like to reach out for a one-to-one reading, my details are in the description box below, and I'll see you in my next reading.